Oh, what's this? Bet you guys didn't expect this shit. Neither am I. This is a barely working setup. I mean, this is the next Casey Neistat you're watching. This is officially a travel vlog from SteveVlogSteve. For all the cool kids out there, SteveVlogSteve, if you will, if that tickles your pickle, you know. Obviously, there's no lighting here because it's nighttime. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, if you didn't get it. And I'm about to fly to London, but hopefully I'm rushing not to miss my bus because I got up at 3 a.m. to catch a bus. They'll take me to the airport by 5 a.m., and then I have to wait for another hour and a half before my actual flight. So, yeah, fun times ahead. I'll keep you posted on what happens next. What do I think about Horkheimer? That's an interesting question. I mean, you know, I kind of feel about him the same way I feel about most of those, you know, kind of mid-20th century, post-World War II, New Left kind of deal. This whole movement, you know, Adorno and SDS, all those people, all those idiots, essentially. Because, you know, Horkheimer, along with all his other buddies, foundationally at the beginning, they had a lot of, you know, decent ideas about trying to, you know, actually reform Marxism and try to bring some kind of new, you know, new thought, new theory into the whole concept. But cars, I'm sorry, there's cars. But yeah, by the end, he just kind of gave up, you know, he gave in, he sold out, and he became this conservative douchebag. And that's just such an unfortunate story that seems to repeat itself over and over again with these people who seem to be visionaries, you know. Just that kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm finally at the airport, and yeah, about an hour and a half of grueling bus journeys later. It's actually really weird to be talking in public to a phone. It's like I'm a real YouTuber now, who's going on a trip, on a quest, and my hair consistently looks like shit, I'm afraid. You see, people like sometimes wonder why I don't do more facecam videos, and like I really want to, but the problem often is that my hair looks like absolute trash. So yeah, I apologize for that, and yeah, I have a cold sore because life is a fuck, am I right? So yeah, I made it this far. I'm at the gate. There's obviously a massive queue, so I'm sitting here being lazy, and I'm absolutely knackered. Usually I enjoy traveling and airports are a breeze, but for some reason today it's just been a slog. Maybe it's just it's such an awkward time. I'm really tired and sleepy and aggravated, and just so many people getting in the way, and just like all these, you know, microaggressions that just like accumulate. That kind of thing, you know. I got myself a nice little cappuccino. Also, like the mic I've been using to record this is this little thing. It's been holding up like surprisingly well, but I just realized that I lost the little pop filter it had on it, so I guess the audio just might be shit now. So yeah, that's how you know I'm a professional YouTuber. So, I have arrived at London, finally, almost fucking dead. And here's my good friend Arseny, buddy old pal, who some of you may know as Mr. Loika, who currently resides as the, what is your occupation on my Discord?
The head of KHP.
Who is never present.
I always present.
Oh, she's always watching.
Always.
So hey, it's Future Steve. Don't ask about the hair, that's not that part of the video yet. I'm breaking the meta-narrative. Are you proud of me, Jean-François Lyotard? Silence. But yeah, this is the part of the video where I ham-fistedly force an uncalled for time-lapse. So here it comes, enjoy. So I've only got one day in London, and being the massive history nerd I am, I obviously had to go to, well, the Imperial War Museum. So let's go have a look at that. Some evidence of lovely imperialism and conquest. I was going to go to the British Museum, but I thought that all of those, stolen things from the world would make me a bit sad. Oh, and yeah, new fuckboy haircut, so hope you like that. As soon as you go in, you see like these just incredible things. You see like a V2 rocket and a V1 flying bomb, as well as a Spitfire and a Harrier. It's amazing. It's like I'm a kid in a candy shop. It's incredible. I love it. So something I did not expect to see here. There's a T-34-85 in the Imperial War Museum in London. Something about that just doesn't feel right. So I've just finished with the British War Museum and So I've just finished with the Imperial War Museum, and it's absolutely incredible. It's a history nerd's wet dream. It's awesome. There's so much World War I stuff and World War II stuff, even a bit of Cold War stuff, and it's all fascinating. Lots of just like a fucking T-34 tank, and a Sherman tank, and planes, and it's great fun. But also there's some really dark stuff that was really emotional for me. The World War I exhibition was very hard to stomach, and I was just weeping the whole way through. It's such a tragic and disgusting waste of life. And of course at the end I went to the top floor to the Holocaust exhibition, and I barely walked out of there. It's insane. I don't know, maybe it's because I've matured now, or maybe I'm just a bit older, or I can now have a better understanding of the sense of scale. But just when I was younger, this kind of thing never got to me. But now whenever I encounter these sort of things, I get very, very emotional. Maybe I'm just a bit more grown up. But yeah, gonna head out to the airport and get out of this country. Having a good time, fuck. Having a good time in a toilet bathroom. Toilet bathroom, fuck. Having a good time in an airplane bathroom. I fucked that up twice somehow. I've had basically no sleep in the past 48 hours. So I'm afraid to report that this is pretty much the end of this beautiful, magical journey that we've been together on, you and I, collectively, as comrades. Returning to my humble home in Spain, where I shall be not for that long actually, because I think the university that I visited was pretty awesome, so here's hoping. But yes, as you've probably been able to judge from the quality of this video, and also the fact that I had to interrupt it about halfway, you can probably see that I'm a professional YouTuber, and you should definitely subscribe and like this video. That's the thing that YouTubers say, right? Also, my professional mic work and camera work, I feel like it deserves a lot of credit. But all joking aside, I think this has been a great journey for me, a very rewarding journey. Went to see a lot of things, hung out with a very close friend of mine, had a pot pie, which was amazing. My favorite food, by the way, send me pot pies. Also went to the Imperial War Museum, which was pretty amazing. As a World War II history nerd, it was an incredible experience to get to see tanks and planes and rockets and read all these pamphlets and pictures and all that shit. It was wonderful. Also there was the World War I exhibit, which was a harrowing experience. I was just weeping the whole way through. I was not prepared for the emotional weight of that. And of course the Holocaust exhibit at the top floor had a similar effect on me. I felt like a wreck at the end of that. But that's the beauty of history, that it can, well, I don't want to say the beauty, because those are horrible, atrocious events, but just this kind of sense of scale. It's almost like this cosmic horror kind of thing. It's almost Lovecraftian, because it's these people who are controlling the lives of thousands of people, just sending them. So my phone died, which, if anything, again, just goes to show the high standards and levels of professionalism that I apply to my work. These videos. But yeah, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this, if you have watched this. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been a kind of a self-exploration for me, you know, trying to do a more kind of creative thing, trying to just, it's not really a genre, but just, you know, you don't really see a side of me on this channel, and I don't know, I guess this is a way of exploring that in a way. Also, I got to talk to a camera in public, which was very strange, also on a train. Hope you enjoyed that weird, pointless time lapse, but, you know, have to hit the 10-minute mark somehow, am I right? But yeah, I guess I want to say that I want to be more kind of explorative and daring on this channel. I want to try new things, because, you know, video games are great and I love them, and I like making videos about them. I love talking about video games. But also on my Discord channel, we talk about a lot of, you know, high-end stuff, and I like to think that I can make videos about that, because I want to. I really do. I really do. It's just writing scripts takes a lot of time and effort, and I'm very lazy. And I'm trying to work on that a lot. I am. I'm trying to, you know, take control, you know, in an almost, you know, Nietzschean way. You know, that's a very deep conversation for me personally, and probably not something I should get into in the end of a vlog. This is not how vlogs work, is it? They don't usually end in a rambling mess, but that's SteveVlogSteve for you, or SteveVlogSteve, should I say. Yeah, that's literally all I have to say, so thank you for watching, and hope you liked it, so peace.